Hello, I'm Pete Martin. This Barry Harris for Mandolin series teaches the jazz improvisation method of pianist Barry Harris applied to the mandolin. If you would like to see more videos in this series or other videos of mandolin, fiddle, improvisation, and other music styles, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. This series of videos is designed to be viewed in order as concepts build on previous videos. If you are new to Barry's ideas, I suggest you go back and start with the first video in this series, the link of which is above. There's a PDF file that goes along with this video, so email me and ask for Barry Harris for Jazz Mandolin number 18, minor 6th diminished scale practice. In videos 15, 16, and 17 of this series, we looked at melodic minor and how to practice and some uses of that scale. I said this was the scale to use against the tonic minor chord. Now, all the things covered in all those videos are from Barry's system and are very usable. However, Chris Parks, who has done the excellent series Things I've Learned from Barry Harris and who's attended many of Barry's workshops, pointed out to me that Barry actually teaches and uses a scale called minor 6th diminished when playing against tonic minor. We will learn that scale in this video. By the way, make sure you check out Chris's excellent series on YouTube called Things I've Learned from Barry Harris. Let's use a C minor 6 chord for all our examples. The C minor 6 has the notes C, E flat, G, and B. The C diminished is C, E flat, G flat, and A. Notice 3 of these notes are contained in the C diminished chord. The note that is not in C diminished, that is in C minor 6, is the note G. The G diminished chord has the notes G, B flat, D flat, and E. That means the C minor 6 chord is derived from 2 diminished chords, C diminished and G diminished. Also remember, each diminished chord has 4 names. The name of each note. See this here. Since there are only 3 diminished chords total, that means that there is one that we haven't talked about, and that's the B diminished. This has the notes B, D, F, and A flat. If we combine the notes of the C minor 6th chord and the B diminished, we get the C minor 6th diminished scale. This is the scale Barry teaches for improvising over a tonic minor chord. It just happens to contain the notes of the melodic minor scale, C, D, E flat, F, G, A, B, and the notes of the harmonic minor, C, D, E flat, F, G, A flat, B. In example 1, we see a C minor 6 diminished scale. Learn this now. Just as we saw in video 15, the 1 and 2 measure chord scale outlines we play on a tonic minor chord is shown in example 2. Remember, a tonic minor chord is either a minor 6th chord or a minor major 7 chord. We need to practice this scale just like we did the major and dominant scales. Remember, these examples are not just exercises. They really help us to locate and hear the notes of the scale, plus all of these are useful as small phrases we can use in improvisation. Don't neglect to practice these. We see thirds in example 3. Notice in example 3 we have 2 notes of C minor 6 alternating with 2 notes of B diminished. These alternating thirds can lead to some very musical sounding lines. Make sure you practice these exercises as low as you can go and as high as you can go in each position on the mandolin. Example 4 has thirds alternating up and down. This works great as an improvising idea. If you like the material presented here, you may be interested in some of the 13 instruction books I've written for mandolin, fiddle, and improvising. I am also available for private lessons in Seattle and Issaquah, or online through Skype and FaceTime. Check these out at either of my websites, petamarpress.com or jazz-mandolin.com. Also consider a small donation via PayPal at my email address shown here. Thirds with a chromatic lead-in note are shown in example 5. Descending thirds is example 6. Example 7 is descending thirds with a chromatic lead-in note. Example 8 is triads. Example 9 is reversing triads. These make a great improvising phrase. Example 10 is triads with a chromatic lead-in note. Example 11 is descending triads. Example 12 is alternating descending triads. Example 13 is descending triads with a chromatic lead-in note. Example 14 is what Barry calls chords. Notice again we are alternating C minor sixth arpeggios with B diminished arpeggios in this exercise. Example 15 is chords with a chromatic lead-in note. Charlie Parker solos are just full of these lines. Learn these now. Example 16 are descending chords. Example 17 are descending chords with a chromatic lead-in note. Example 18 alternates ascending and descending chords. Example 19 alternates descending and ascending chords. When you can do all of these in several keys comfortably, move on to the next video. If you have questions or suggestions, please use the comments section below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm Pete Martin. Thanks for watching.